changes in procurement, that they would impeach us or collect signatures and do those sort of issues. And we want to say from the onset that the procurement function is a function of the executive, and that the assembly has no role in procurement unless there is a malpractice. If there's a malpractice, it's the responsibility of the assembly to come up with very clear areas that require redress. However, as to which officers, government officers serve in those offices and how they serve is not a function of the specific MCAs. In fact, that would amount to interference with government procedures, which is not allowed. One of the things that is expected of any procurement process is that there is independence, and therefore we will not tilt our systems so that we can be able to respond to some interests that some of them may be having. And I want to say some of them because not all of them carry that view. Secondly, we are not in office courtesy of them. We are in office courtesy of the people who elected us. And our responsibility is to safeguard public interests. Consequently, we cannot and shall not give in to any attempts to untwist the executive to do that which the law does not allow. And whether it's to do with procurement or whatever other things, I think our position is very clear, that we cannot do anything that can put public interests into jeopardy. And consequently, we also want to put it on record that there must be a significant attempt to distinguish between oversight and extortion. So if anybody thinks that in the process of exercising their oversight, they will use extortion to make certain decisions within the executive, we are not ready for that. We know our rights, we know the rights of the people of Nakuru, and we do not, by any chance, want anybody to think that they can teach us how to do our work. If it's an impeachment, we are ready for it. We are ready for it, not even in 14 days, even today. So I think this idea of the assemblies across the country putting certain demands, and unless you do them, you're impeached. I think this is a time when the nation needs to have a very sober conversation as to what oversight is, because we think we are going overboard. And for those who think that that stick can work, it can work elsewhere, but not here in Nakuru. So I think for the members of the county assembly, remember your role, remember your obligation, remember your people back there. And the simple little interests that are around here in town cannot sway us from the work that is ahead of us. Lastly also, allow me to say that this is just a small section who also use intimidation, even among the other members, so that they toe on a particular line to achieve a certain goal. And I think for us, our position is very clear. We will not be cowed or intimidated by those. And our position is very clear on all the issues that they have raised. I've had some of them cite a report which I have not received up to date. So I think it must be very clear that the road we want to walk is a road that safeguards the interests of the people of Nakuru. And the MCA's role is oversight, not procurement. So keep off procurement, keep off things that don't involve you, and learn to do that which you're elected to do. Anything outside that is a sideshow. And if you think you're more popular, let us meet where the people are. An impeachment is when you have broken or you're in breach of the Constitution. Not when you have refused to assent to personal demands. So we are ready for any matter. We know the Constitution. We are part of the team that also made this Constitution. So nobody can tell us anything about the Constitution that we do not know. And you're not in breach of anything. Okay, so but government processes have to take certain angles. I have the procurement director I have now is the fourth one. Everybody that comes is put under pressure, they go. Others resign because they cannot be able to put up with that office. So we are saying for now, let government officers do their work. It's as simple as that.